This next song's the first song we ever wrote together. We have a Facebook. If you haven't liked it already, just search Grimm's Law, you'll find us. It's spelled Grimms, because we're cool and trendy like that.
Hello. Yeah, that was, I like that you're trying to do something different there. Sorry, I don't know your name.
Josh.
What?
I'm Josh.
Josh. No, the singing girl, Natalie. So you could have quite easily come out and done that on your own with your guitar, and it would have been lovely. You've got a nice quality to your voice, but you're trying to do something different, and I really like that. I like all the noises going on the left-hand side there, making it all a bit weirdy. I like your ambition.
Rachel?
Yeah, I like the ambition. I think it worked in places and other times it didn't, though. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I think you should keep on. I definitely don't think, you should ditch the electric guitar. I really like what you're doing. But at times, I did find it a little bit distracting. Sometimes it felt like it really sat very well within the songs, and other times it felt like it didn't work quite as well. I'm not quite sure what you need to do to make it.
I'd just like to explain that normally we don't have any distortion on the amp, and it was a bit sort of last minute late that I realised it was on. Normally it's a lot more sort of clean wash of sound instead of such a graty, distracting sort of grain over it. I'm really upset you couldn't have heard it in its sort of full majestic state, but you kind of get a better idea maybe if I explain it.
Well, these guys liked it like it was, but I think I would have liked to have heard it without the the amp on.
Normally it is. It's a lot more sort of smooth, sort of wash of noise that goes over.
Natalie, really liked your vocal. You did look a little bit rabbit in the headlights when you first came on, I have to say, and I didn't really hear your voice coming through until the second track, but when I did, I absolutely loved it. So it's just about building that confidence, I guess, getting out and doing as many shows as you can. And I felt, Josh, you could just move yourself in a little bit. You felt a little bit apart from everybody. I felt like you were a bit on your own out there. But, really, really good. Really nice to see something different.
Thanks, Rachel. Wendy?
I really loved it. Was none of that all that sort of discordancy, was that not intentional? Because I really like that.
It's on and off. It's not supposed to be so grated.
Right. I thought the atmosphere that you're creating with just 3 people and at times just 2 people is just really incredible. I really loved it. It was really moody and reminded me a little bit of Low and a band called Timber Timbre. I don't know if you know them. They're quite kind of dark, strange, kind of in the folk tradition, but much darker than that. I liked hearing a voice that you'd normally associate with folk music, being applied in a slightly different way. I thought that worked really well. And I think it is just a question of balancing the different elements. There was a bit of a shaky start in that first verse, but when you got going, I felt it started to come alive a bit more. I really loved the sound. I think if you played on your own, it would be really boring. I loved it with the 3 of you. It was great.
Thanks, Wendy. Philip?
Thank you. Hi, guys. Same as Wendy, really. I thought the band looked really good as well. I've got an interesting yes/no question. I saw you running upstairs with high stools. Do you normally use stools? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
It was just so coincidental that I would have borrowed your stools and lent them to the band previous. No, I thought it was really good. I thought you were quite relaxed there as well. And it was really good short arrangement, so you told the story and got out of it, which was really good. Thank you. Couple of key questions. How did you promote today? Did you promote today online?
Well, we only found out about it yesterday.
Why?
Well, basically, we're completely out of the loop of this one because we've been so preoccupied with basically getting shows sort of like in and around our city. It was literally, we had found out about it, but we hadn't been given like a lot of information about how to apply and stuff, and it wasn't until yesterday when we really hammered down into getting on to playing here today.
I am shocked. You must not be at college very much then. Because we've toured this around a couple of times and actually spent really good time. 2-3 times we've toured it and told you how to get online. And there's loads of it on Atom Live. There's loads of it going around your tutors and everything. So that's probably a bit of a cop-out. That's a shame. Did you do any promotion online at all for this today?
We did today. We made sure it was posted off our Facebook to alert people that we were playing, and it would be on the radio station. And I set off a link to the radio station website, so if anyone was at work or on the car or on their laptop, they could tune in and listen to us today.
Okay, and in terms if you did get on the tour and knew more about the tour and went on Atom Live so that you can find out about all the great opportunities, how would you make the most of that opportunity?
Well, for us, I think going on tour would basically be just major step for us, and we all get on really well, and we all know the graft and hard work it takes to make sure your band is recognised and known. Obviously we use social media networking sites to optimise and basically get it out there as best as we can, but I think all of us are strong believers in getting out on the street, putting up posters, going around to your local pubs and things, all the local areas, making sure it's on the walls and stuff, and just being generally a social person at all these events, communicating and talking to as many people as you can.
Okay, well, we've had some great bands, but I just want to finish on one note, and some great artists today, and it especially goes out to you guys. This is a music business, and I work in it, and as far as I'm concerned, you ought to be living and breathing every opportunity, and you're in the best rock and roll college in the world, and there's so many opportunities, especially with Atom Live, that you should be knowing about this 2 months ago like everybody else did, and making the most of everything that's up there as well. There's loads of stuff going on up there, so keep your eyes out, all of you, and do a bit more than you're doing just to push it out. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Maybe it's too far to pull us down. Oh, it was too hard to forget about the things we did before. We need to forget the wrong, so we can move on and progress and wade through the unrest. 'Cause silence will kill us. Oh, the terror's apart. Oh, will the silence kill us? From Access To Music in Norwich, and this next song is called Pushing Opinions.
What's up, guys? We're left to see.
So you can get us on Facebook, Let Us Proceed, on Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, the whole lot. Go check us out. We just recorded this song. Go listen to it.
Sleeping alone while I'm sleeping well. It makes me sick to think where you've been. You're basically to understand. Sleeping alone while I'm sleeping well. These messages into me with my head. It makes me sick to think where you've been. You're basically to understand. Sleeping alone while I'm sleeping well. These messages messing with my head. Or messing with my head.
Cheers coming out, guys.
Thank you.
Hiya guys, you alright?
Hiya.
Loved it, loved it, loved it. Are you doing any all-age gigs?
I'm sorry?
All-age, have you done any all-age gigs?
Yeah, we've done loads, sort of basically trying to get around anything.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, you were rocking it like you should. It was a great vocal, great presence there.
Thank you.
And you just, it did look like a band, and you looked like we were having a great time. Great repertoire as well. Love the first track, particularly. That's it, really. I'm quite happy.
Happy Philip. Are you happy, Wendy?
I'm very happy, thank you.
Good.
I loved that you just sort of launched straight into it. It was almost like you started with a chorus and it was all chorus, that first song, which was great. I really loved that. Just tons and tons and tons of energy, lots of good audience interaction. It was a really nice sort of doomy, crunchy bass sound in there, which I really loved. You've got a really beautiful, sort of powerful tone to your voice. The only thing I would say is it's sometimes quite difficult, and it was on the first song, to hear exactly what the lyrics are, and I want to know that. So, but yeah, you do look like a band. I loved the sort of synth elements as well. I thought that was fantastic, and that's what makes you stand apart from the sort of genre that you're working in. But yeah, I thought it was great.
Thanks, Wendy. Rachel?
Yeah, just echoing everything that everybody said, really. Great to get the audience involved with some hand clapping in the beginning. Really loads of energy. Loved the gravelly BVs from the synth player. Thought that was really nice touch as well. And yeah, I thought it was really good. Great energy.
Thanks, Rachel. Neil Mason?
Hello. Yeah, no, I think you're really on the money. There's a band from Derby called Follow You Home. Do you know them? No. You should check them out. They're amazing. Very similar thing. A girl-fronted band, really, really good, and they're about to go massive, I think. So you're ploughing the right fields. Yeah, love the keyboard player, loved his energy. Yeah, really good fun. Thanks.
Brilliant. And questions for?
Oh yeah, social media.
Let us proceed.
What are you doing specifically with social media?
Well, we just recorded we tend to try and record everything we do, kind of put every single experience that we have into a kind of blog or some photos or anything we can put online to make people kind of feel more involved with us.
Do people come to that then?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's starting to build a lot more. I mean, we were sort of dragging around sort of 200 people reach on Facebook, and we've recently gone into the studio to record the second song we played, and it's kind of gone up to sort of 2,000. So we're going to keep pushing and pushing to try and keep it up there.
Wow, good work. And the tour, if you get the tour.
I think with the tour, we just literally use every minute that we were out to promote ourselves. Like during the days, we'd try and go out busking, handing out business cards, free EPs, flyers, just make sure as many people know that we're in the area.
Excellent, thank you.
Brilliant, thank you guys.
I'd like just another round of applause for some really sensational acts today. Really good, a lot of talent there. We're going to kick off with a song called Waiting for the Storm. We like it.
He's got the eyes of heaven, but the heart of hell, like your reoccurring nightmare. You're living by yourself. Your time is running out, like a burning wick. You can see through his illusion. It's a magic trick. It's like your fate, a losing hand in a poker game. But you wait for the storm to pass instead of dancing in the rain. You question your blind faith to the point of its illusion, and the feeling you get, not to mention. It's okay, and stop believing as she tries her best to conform. Well, she's waiting for the start. You try your best to conform. Well, she's waiting for the storm, waiting for the storm, waiting for the storm. Thank you, thank you. This next one was written about my ex-girlfriend, and it's called Maybe. Hope you like it. the story one more time. I promise I'll believe your transparent lies, and your promises they lead to that disappointed face, and I bleed. And I've been waiting for someone like you to save me, but I can see through your transparency the holes in your personality, but you're always hiding from me, and you just shrug your shoulders and say maybe. Urgency when you're chasing after the ghosts of all the people that did you wrong, are the ones you love the most. And you can throw me away and leave the key behind with some distant memory. I've been waiting for someone like you to save me, but through your transparency I can see the holes in your personality, and I've been waiting for someone to find the key, and you just shrug your shoulders and say maybe. You just say maybe, oh, you say maybe, oh, oh. For someone like you to save me, but I can see the holes in your transparency, and the holes in your personality. I've been waiting, I've been waiting, I've been waiting, but you say maybe, oh, you say maybe, oh, you say maybe, oh. You say maybe, oh, you just say maybe, baby,
Hello, boys. That was unusual. Yeah, I don't know where to start, really. It seems like that, if I wanted someone to write me a kind of a rock opera goes metal, you would be my first port of call. The singer and the drummer, there's obviously some stuff going on between you two there. No, not biblically. Yeah, I don't know what to say. You've got a great voice. I like that. I wish you'd get on with things. You need to, songcraft-wise, tighten stuff up, because when you get on with songs, it's really good. You know, ending to the second song was blinding. First song, when it got going, really good, but yeah, really unusual.
Okay. Thanks, Neil. Rachel?
Yeah, I kind of echo what Neil's saying. I think what he's saying is that you just need to tighten it up a little bit. We need to get in and get out a bit quicker. The second song, even though the breakdown in the end was great, it was just a bit too long. It would have more impact if it was just all a little bit tighter. I do think you look like a band, though. I love the bass player. I love the tie. I'd like to see you all kind of in thin ties and shirts. I think that would have a real impact, because the sort of music that you're making is really, it's got a really atmospheric sound. It's really quite moody, and I think that you could echo that in your look a little bit, and that would really help translate what you're doing as well. Yeah, I thought it was really interesting, impressive stuff, but just tightened it up a bit.
Thanks, Rachel. Wendy?
I don't think you should all wear skinny ties. I like your Harrington jacket. I think it looks great. I like that you had a really confident demeanour when you came on, and you're the first band to thank all the other bands, or, you know, give props to the other bands all week. So good on you for doing that. Like the others, I really like your vocal style. It reminds me of Miles Kane, Alex Turner. I'm sure you've heard that sort of thing before, but it's kind of real croony quality to it that's great. But I do feel there, structurally, it's slightly disjointed, and you really do, you know, try and set yourselves the target of writing a stupid, you know, 2-minute pop song and see what happens. Because you have got a great sound, but I think it does really structurally need tightening up.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Wendy. Prince Philip?
Yes, the very same. Hello, boys. Okay. All right. Well, I've written on my pad is I'll just read the lines, and then it echoes what the rest of the panel have said. I quite like the vocal style. There was a bit of a Jim Morrison in there as well in the twist. I quite like it was slightly different as a vocal. Nice tight band. Strong first song. Just the arrangements. I was losing the will to live. You've got to get it to a middle 4 rather than a middle 16. Get the story told. You know, certainly you would never, ever get on mainstream radio, if that's where you were going, by putting an intro the size of the intro in that first song. You would never get away with it. And it was a pointless exercise playing for that long in the middle section. I don't think people are interested in that much. It's very self-indulgent. So I think it's all about the arrangements, really. And I might as well be honest with you, because, you know, you want honesty. You don't want anyone blowing smoke your way. You know, if you're getting along in the business. So I think it's definitely about arrangements. Yeah, there was a lot of self-indulgent stuff going on in there for me. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. And how would you socially promote yourselves and build that audience in Manchester if you got on the tour?
Social networking is, you know, obviously it's huge, and you need to have social networking if you want to go anywhere nowadays. But, you know, if we had to take money out of our back pockets and print leaflets and stand in Manchester city centre for 3-4 hours, we'd do it. You know what I mean? You've got to put in that hard work to get there, you know what I mean? And if that's what it takes, yeah, I'm sure we'll do that.
But on your social networks, how would you let them know you're coming to town?
We'd create events. And obviously we'd publicise it with posters and stuff online as well. And to let people of Manchester know, we'd, you know, use our SoundCloud and promote ourselves in Manchester. I mean, I know a few bands that are from Manchester, and I'd ask them, you know, to ask about their sort of fellow audiences and whatnot, and their supporters to come along.
Okay, well, you're the first person this week out of about 40 acts where I've been looking for that correct answer, and that is using the other people you know in those cities to help you spread the word. It's pointless going out on a tour and just playing to your fellow students. You know, you need to be attracting attention if you're wanting to build a fan base. and I don't want any other acts coming on stage and telling me what I've just said now, because we've been kind of spoon-feeding it to a few people today about what they should be really thinking about. That message is as important as your music. Okay. And if you did get the tour, how would you make the best out of it?
The tour is, it's what we've been working for the last 3 weeks, and it's what we've been thinking about today. I think when we rehearse, it feels like when we get it right, when we get it to a T, sometimes we feel like we have good potential, and I don't think we've even touched that potential yet. I think we have a potential. We're young. I think we have a good chance of being a very, very good band as we get older. And I think, exactly, yeah, we've been together since Christmas. I mean, we never started like at the beginning, and sometimes it feels like we don't have a limit at the moment. I don't want to limit ourselves. I think with the song choices, you said about writing a pop song. We do have pop songs, but I think we, with the song selection probably wasn't our best today, and that's what we'll work on. But I think the tour could be a massive stepping stone for us.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Well, just on a final note, it might be worth convincing somebody who's a young producer, upcoming producer, to try and sit in on a session with you and talk to you about arrangements and working the songs around a bit.
Okay.
Okay, cheers.
Cool,
Cheers.
brilliant. Thank you very much.
Hello. Are we all okay? Are we good? Good. Right, I'm going to play a couple of my songs for you, and this first one is called Don't Worry. I tried and tried to understand. I gave it all that I can, and thought it changed again and again. The thoughts that lies, the better disguise, and you left me broken with no hope of mine. And before I could die, I wasn't right. You can rescue me. You can find me. I waited for the storm to keep it coming. I had to go, yeah, I was out and running before you could say it was dawning. The time had come and it was now to leave, and I packed my bags and wiped my face with sleeve, and before you could say, faded down the street. You can rescue me. You can find me. So don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. You can rescue me. You can find me. So don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you. Yeah, technical difficulties. Have you had a lovely day all? Cool, good job. Who's been your fave so far? I liked the last one, they were awesome. Just me. I don't know any jokes, I'm afraid. No? Okay, I'm waiting. Okay. Okay, I'm going. Cool. So, yeah, this next one is quite new, and it's called By Myself. It's another song, and I don't know what to write. I'm starting to believe that it's me that you don't like. 'Cause I'm about to go somewhere you don't think is right. But this is my life, and I'm just about to take flight. But you have ways to always come and take it all, and you had ways to make me blind. The sun is shining in my eyes, it's a beautiful day. Waiting for a new surprise to take it all away. 'Cause it's fine, this day is mine, but I'm by myself. I'm starting to believe that you are not that nice. You twisting the truth and it fills my head with lies. 'Cause I'm about to go somewhere you don't think is right. But this is my life, and I'm just about to take flight. But you have ways to always come and take it all, and you had ways to make me blind. The sun is shining in my eyes, it's a beautiful day. Waiting for a new surprise to take it all away. 'Cause it's fine, this day is mine, but I'm by myself. Say you, say say you. Say but you had ways to always come and take it all, and you had ways to make me blind. The sun is shining in my eyes, it's a beautiful day. Waiting for a new surprise to take it all away. 'Cause it's fine, this day is mine, but I'm by myself. Cheers.
Hi, Phoebe. What a treat. Really, really enjoyed that. Just effortless playing. I know you had some technical crackles going on, which is a real shame, but it didn't ruin it for me. I thought it was fabulous. Yeah, effortless vocals, effortless playing, fantastic songcraft. Yeah, I thought it was really, really lovely. I could hear that on radio too. You know, which is a great, compliment for a singer-songwriter. And I think that there was a double chorus at the end of the second track.
The second track,
Yeah,
so,
I don't think we needed the double chorus.
Okay.
I think, to keep it really tight, like the first one was really tight, and that was just brilliant. And I don't think you need the double chorus at the end. Just one is great, but absolutely lovely. Loved
Thank
it.
you.
Brilliant, thanks, Rachel. Radio 2, showing your age. Over to Wendy Roby.
Hi, Phoebe.
Hello.
We've had a couple of singers this week who've had voices that had tremendous character, but sometimes it was too much character and there was sort of weird inflections and quirky notes all over the place. I thought you struck the perfect balance because you were still communicating with your voice as well as having lots of character in there, which was great. Well done for covering all the technical problems. You did that with aplomb. I also really liked it when you were introducing the second song as you were playing the introduction. I think when you're that assured as a performer, it just makes us feel that we're in safe hands, and that just makes us feel at ease and ready to listen, which is great. The only thing I would say is lyrically, what I really liked, there was a line in there, I'm starting to feel that you are not that nice. I quite like the sort of sweet kind of conversational side to your lyrics rather than things like the sun is shining in my eyes. Just feels a little bit too much of a cliche in a way. So I would be really push yourself on that, and it might mean that you need to read some obscure crazy poetry and be a bit of a ponce for a while. But yeah, I would just be a bit more abstract with your lyrics.
Cool.
Or maybe just add in more of those conversational touches because they really work for me.
Cool.
But thank you for playing.
Thanks.
Thanks, Wendy. Philip.
Hi, Phoebe.
Hello.
I'm with the rest of the guys. We have seen a few singer-songwriters this week, and they've kind of thrown the pots and pans at the performance, really, if you like, and sometimes it's been a bit overbearing. But that was a lovely balance, and I think the idea that you can tell a story in the first song and get through it in a couple of minutes, that will do. You don't need to do any more. So I agree with Rachel about that double chorus at the end of the second one. You can get the story told, tell it, but you know, as quick as you can. And you look really comfortable there, and I love the sound of your voice.
Oh, thank you very much.
Neil.
Thanks, Philip. Neil Mason.
He's doing your job for
I know.
you.
What are you doing, Phil?
Go sit down.
Back in your box, boy.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what they said.
Cool.
It was really, you're technically very skilled. There's really lovely quality to your voice, kind of Emiliana Torini type lilt there. Do you know, are you aware of her?
I'm quite aware. I think my folks are a bit of a fan, so...
Yeah. Well, it's odd because she's half Icelandic and half Italian. And, but yeah, no, I mean, lyrically I liked it too. I liked the line about, in the second song, about waiting for a new surprise to take it all away, which is really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's but yeah, you know, you filled nicely for the technical problems. Yeah, brilliant.
Cool.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Questions? I'll do your job.
And the questions, Neil, please. Thank you.
How are you using your social media?
Well, I'm quite a big blogger, so like 3 or 4 times a week I blog about my music and what I'm doing and what I'm writing. I've been doing quite a lot recently because some of my songs are being used. I've been a songwriter for an album that's being released and going to be toured with Die Tot and Hosen, so I've had quite a... Recently, my social media has been quite busy. I've been doing sort of blogs nearly every day about that. So
you're seeing the value in doing that then?
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I didn't used to. I've been like singing, like performing and stuff since I was like 14, and I didn't used to. And then I sort of about last year I saw the impact it can have and how many more people you can drag to your gigs. And so when I've played outside of Norwich, I've sort of given my cards out to my blogs and my websites and my Facebook and creating more followers as I sort of spread my wings.
Okay, and if you were given the opportunity to go on the tour?
What would I do with my social media?
How would you make the most of it?
I think I've sort of decided in my head that if I would be able to go on the tour with you guys, I would try and make like a video diary and make it sort of a documentary and release little snippets and photos each day for the people that follow me on my blog and sort of, make it like a documentary and use the videos that I have previously made to sort of promote where I'm going, find out where we're going on the tour, maybe make connections with local venues and get them to come along, see if I could possibly go back to the venues that we'll go to in the future or something like that.
Excellent, thank you.
Brilliant.